To the aviation space, and Flyadeal, Saudi Arabia's low-cost carrier owned by Saudia Airlines, is buying new planes. The airline has ordered 10 Airbus A330neo wide-body jets set to be delivered from 2027. I spoke with CEO Steven Greenway at Dubai's Arabian Travel Market conference and started by asking about the business outlook.
Robust, and I think you can look around even at ATM today, first day, it's always busy, but we're carrying on as we thought we would this year. Very robust traffic. We're expecting 10 to 15% growth in domestic alone this year within the kingdom. So we're looking forward to a busy year.
So what's driving that, particularly in this current macroeconomic environment where we see recession headwinds continuing to filter through here and obviously sentiment in the public market seeming pretty weak at the moment?
Yeah, the kingdom's still relatively underdeveloped. Bearing in mind the doors really opened to the kingdom only 5 years ago, we're seeing the upside of that. That's still got quite a long tail to go in my mind. Plus also you're opening up the inbound tourism, which didn't exist again 5 years ago. And also the religious and labour traffic, that still remains very robust. So we've got not just one area of strength, we've got multiple areas of strength coming into the kingdom.
And that means you're adding additional capacity as well. So walk me through this decision to deploy new A330s. How many are you picking up and why?
Probably the biggest decision that Flyadeal's made since it actually started 8 years ago, almost 8 years ago. We're getting 10 firm plus 10 options that we can exercise over the next couple of years, but the 10 to start with gets us down to Southeast Asia, the subcontinent, and all the way up to Europe unfettered. So we've got a huge amount of range. We can fly the aircraft for 12 hours. So our first target will probably be Southeast Asia, and then we'll fill out the rest of it later on.
Does that mean you're still going to be a low-cost airline?
Good question. Absolutely. Our aircraft, the wide bodies that we're going to buy, or we have bought, we'll have 440 seats. So it's going to be high-density economy seating in the spirit of true LCC.
A lot of issues on the supply chain, particularly on the Airbus and Boeing side. How soon before these planes will actually be delivered?
Good question. Our first aircraft actually arrives in July of 2027. We are confident because the production rate of the 330neo is actually relatively low. It's 4 a month at the moment, unlike the 320, which is 40, 50 a month. So they've got that production line well under control, and we believe that our first aircraft will be arriving no later than July of 2027.
Okay, so the new aircraft are arriving. Talk to me about the expansion of the route and network system as well. You mentioned you wanted to be targeting Southeast Asia and beyond. Where else are you looking to grow?
So Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, certainly, particularly for labour and also religious traffic. The subcontinent, predominantly for labour, so India, essentially. And then Europe, probably France and the UK, where our 320s and 321s can't get there with the full load.